Gabbie Hanna's TikTok is interesting. I'm going to assume if you clicked on this video, then you most likely know who Gabbie Hanna is. If you don't, pretty much she went from Viner to YouTuber and then kind of transformed from YouTuber to wannabe singer. And now I don't really know what she's doing because I'm pretty sure she's dropped the singing. I feel the best way I can sort of represent to you her transformation is showing you a picture from her Vine days and then now a picture from her in her new era. She did have an incident which I did somewhat want to talk about, but I'm not going to react to any of those TikToks. Pretty much she had some kind of breakdown, I think is probably the most appropriate term. This random guy broke into her house and then people kept calling the police on her for wellness checks because she posted like over 100 TikToks in a day or something like that. Also saying some extremely problematic things.
Slide, clap, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Would we consider that content normal? Is that meant to be entertaining? Is it meant to have some deeper meaning to it? Because I really do not know what that is supposed to represent or depict.
Fuck. My cat knocked my phone into the bathtub and now my camera lens is all fucked up.
That sucks for you. So as you guys can see, she's dressed in a somewhat Minion Harry Potter attire. I only say Minion because every time I see someone wearing overalls, I'm like, oh my god, they look like a Minion, which is honestly not the case. These TikToks just really leave me speechless.
Fuck.
Also, was it really necessary for this to be a TikTok? I feel like this was very much like Insta story. TikTok even have stories. Did this really need to be a TikTok post, Gabbie?
The food chain seems pretty brutal, but animals must kill to survive. See, human beings, we're different. We commit homicide. And us too, we're part of this circular earthly chain, but we don't just kill for food, we kill for financial gain.
Well, okay, I know she has a poetry book. So maybe this is one for part 2 if she's still writing poetry. We stan a talented queen.
And we don't do it with such grace as a lion taking out a gazelle. We raise them inhumanely and then we slaughter them to sell.
Storytime videos about how her friend died in 4th period to poems about animal welfare. What a transformation.
You feel me?
That post was very much Vine energy, but like, is she trying to realign with her old brand? Because I feel like part of her brand was being like frugal or cheap and not really paying for things. So I guess that's good to see that she's retained some of her old traits. Gabbie's TikTok is kind of just a reflection of what's in her head, I feel like, because the next TikTok she posted, this TikTok came with a caption. The whole developing morals or being like, what I did before them was so immoral is a bit ironic now, I feel like, because she came and like got her coin and bought her house that she just spends all day making TikToks in, and now she's just turned around and been fully like the system. Little bit ironic in my opinion.
You are so profoundly perfect, exactly the way you were made. Asymmetrical, unconventional, whatever word you have for yourself, you are so profoundly perfect.
This is definitely true, so I will give her that.
And my heart aches so much for the younger generations who were raised in this culture of fillers and Botox and plastic surgery, all of these things that were reserved for the Hollywood elite or people who were trying to reverse the signs of aging as they were becoming middle-aged or elderly are now being pumped into people before they even turn 18. And I not only fell victim to that, but I was promoting it. Because now aesthetic nurses and plastic surgeons will offer influencers procedures for free.
Part of this is probably just pointed out to influencers, but I feel like this is more Gabbie personally in that if something's free, she'll take it. Whereas like, I don't think anyone off the street aren't gonna be like, let me go get filler to get my temples. I just want to clarify, I mean, everyday people are less likely to have sort of the resources or the additional money to kind of spend on fillers like that if they don't really want them, if that makes sense. Filled like what? Sorry.
To promote it. They'll point out your insecurities and they'll tell you things that will make your life better, will make your appearance better, and then they give it to you for free. This was my story. My nose was a little crooked, I wanted it straighter, and all of a sudden it was, well, you should lift your tip a little.
She's not turning it into, this is my story.
Smile lines. I had filler in my temple. My temples. I let people convince me that I needed filler in my temples. I remember there was this time where I went to get a touch-up of my nose filler, and there was a high school girl who was there getting nose injections herself because she saw it in my video. And at the time I thought, oh cool, it's cool that I helped this girl fix this insecurity. It's sick.
First of all, pretty sure that was in LA, and I'm not shocked that high schoolers are getting cosmetic procedures done in LA. I personally am so down for people to get what they want done, but I'm also so down for people not to get anything done and just be like naturally as they are. That's amazing as well. This is very much like Gabbie's personal story where she's like, oh my God, like fillers are wrong. Whereas like also that stuff for other people might make them a lot happier and might be kind of what they want to do with themselves. But okay, I do get her whole point of like convincing someone who's in high school or middle school, like, yeah, you should get lip injections, is really ridiculous. Next little bit I want to somewhat touch on is Gabbie's tattoos. So as you can kind of see throughout the TikToks, she's got some tattoos on her arms and then on her hands and stuff like that. The really obvious tattoo she has is on her neck. She got that about, I'm pretty sure, 6 months to a year ago. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a relatively recent thing, and
I started the process of getting all my tattoos removed. I'm so excited for the day they're completely gone.
How are these, 5 years or less?
I'm glad that the technology of tattoo removal exists. I really, really hope that people are watching this, and if you want to get a tattoo, I beg ya, please make sure that you are so confident in the tattoo design that you're getting, and you know that you're going to be happy with it. I feel like a lot of people can relate to the fact that you grow and change so much as a person that, just for me at least, like, you live your life, you do what you want to do, and obviously Gabbie has the resources to remove them, but it's so much time, money, and also pain to do so. So please be careful when getting tattoos.
Someone sent the city to power wash my mural, but they got here and left because not a drop of paint is on city property.
So Gabbie, in her spare time, if any of you haven't heard, pretty much just painted a mural on her driveway. She did like some commandments or something at some point, and instead of that, she changed it and did like some red artistic situation on her driveway, which like you can see from the street. First of all, I know her address is really public knowledge. If I ever decide to do a house tour, I'm assuming someone will be able to figure out where I live. It's just the way the world works with the internet. Why you would want to confirm for people that it's definitely your house by videoing your front driveway and doing a specific drawing that you will not be able to find anywhere else is probably not the smartest thing. And that's Gabbie Hanna's TikTok. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, could you please, as it really does help my channel. So yeah.